Hello, and welcome back to Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. How are you guys today? This way. Oop. Oh wait, you're one of those guys. I'll throw a rock. Not a rock. Ow. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, with a save point. Neat. Let's go ahead and heal. Just to be safe. Okay. Keep going right. I think I'm immune to being caught on fire because I have ice equipped, which is nice. Oh, whoa, fuck. We got like lava shoot. Never mind, I'm not immune to being caught on fire. It seemed like I was. It was just like a dead end. That's annoying. I fucking like lava thingies coming up like it's Mario. I don't think I'm supposed to get up there. Oh, I see. I'd get up here. Okay, I gotcha. Excuse me. Hup. Nice. What do you do? Are you guys like Spitfire or something? And then you drop a bomb. It's gonna be extra annoying. Oh, fuck. Die. Natural born monster killer. I defeated every type of enemy, which means that we probably are about getting to the end then, if there's no enemy types left. Granted, I still think there's gonna be one more dungeon. Whoa. With every enemy type. I could be wrong, we'll see. It is usually the trope in these types of games, is that there's like the final dungeon with every type at once. Okay, potion 4. Cool. Forgot until just now. We're still looking for like the fucking magical girl and her friends. Whoa, that was my bad. Ow, that was also my bad. Try not to die. God, they jump so far. I'll say it's almost probably better to dodge past them instead of through them. Or away from them. Oh, wow. Let's have Isha go up front, just so I can shoot anyone that comes up to me. Now I'll switch back to CJ because we're traversing. Uh-oh. Come on, fucking aim, Isha. Come on. What the fuck hit me? Nothing hit me. I got hit by his dead body. That's bullshit. Or his staff has fire coming out of it, and I think that was what was hitting me. 'Cause as far as I can tell, I wasn't touching anything. This is annoying. Ow. That was my fault. Ugh. These big group battles are honest have become like the worst part of the game. Alright, I'm just gonna snipe this guy. Oh, come on. Nice. This feels like a boss room. Grab this. All right. Oop. Save. All right, who are we fighting? Or what, I guess. Look, it's Malor. Wait. Oh, cool. It's kind of epic.
This thing was one tough cookie. The man here's like right there. Friends, I'll restrain it with my magic. You two go for the...
No way. It's too much for small fry like us.
What? No, believe in yourselves.
I believe in that thing way more than I believe in myself, girlie. Good luck.
Wait.
Well, that's what you get for teaming up with some losers.
The rune lens.
Get the lens. That girl's about to get barbecued. We have to help her.
Right.
Boss fight. This is an interesting change in formula. We've never fought a boss that sticks to one side of the screen. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I could, like... Oh, come on. Whoa. Fuck me. Does it heal when it goes back in the fire? Oh, come on. That's bullshit. definitely heals. I'm not sure when it's healing though. It didn't heal when it healed before it went back underground. Or under the fire though. Oh fuck. Is it constantly healing? Hold on. When is it healing? Yeah, it's constantly healing. That's fun. Ow. Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying through and through. What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck? My CJ kept going left when I was holding right. That was weird. Oh, come on. Fight is bullshit. He did knock this back, I think. Yeah, okay, that's okay. That's what I'm supposed to do. Kind of annoying that you have to do that one specific thing, but I guess it's on me for never hitting it back. Well, in that case, I should just stay over here. Oh, never mind. He changed it up. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Okay, now that I got figured it out, it wasn't so bad. I think you dropped this.
Thank you, adventurer girl and friends. I'm sorry I called you a bandit. I should have known a kangaroo couldn't be a bad guy.
Come on now, a magical girl can't be seen looking so glum now, can she?
Guess not, but
What did we say last time? Don't let mistakes get you down. When you fall down, you just get back up. That's what a magical girl would do, right?
you're right.
What just happened? I'm gonna ask, he knows a surprising amount about magical girls. My lord, I know this isn't the best time to be asking for favors, but could we borrow that lens just for a bit?
I don't like lending and I don't like borrowing.
Please.
So I'll just give it to you.
Huh? Really?
Sure, you saved me after all.
Thanks, my lord. Shall we return to the room with the device then? Huh? Wait. The runes on this lens doesn't match the ones we saw on that machine back there. This one won't work either. So we killed that thing for nothing?
Wouldn't say that. This lens has runes in it, so it's gotta fit into something. We just have to find it. Everyone get back! Wind and thunder, hear my plea! Magical holy counter! Why didn't you shoot it in the first place? Whoa, this is...
Don't say it, not another word.
It's gonna blow! Oh crap.
We're done before we stay here for a second longer. Quick, we have to get out. Boom. Is that Fruta? Oh, I guess she's from the East Reach. Interesting. In East Reach, they have these magic fireworks that light up the sky like flowers made of incandescent colors. And they go off in the sky, everyone shouts, Tamaya, Kaguya. That's what Yugo told me anyway. Maybe I heard it wrong. Oh, she's not. Okay. Gotta say, never thought I'd see a volcano erupt on us. Maybe this town really is cursed after all. Perhaps that large earthquake several months ago was a sign that eruption was imminent. Lava may have reached its limit, causing the earth beneath the mountain to become unstable. So what broke that limit? If only I knew. That's a big eruption. What do we do now?
Bad, this is bad.
What? I have a feeling you guys are responsible for this. Just what exactly did you do in there? About that, Where's the town you go? Nothing of that sort, thankfully. Not yet, at least. Told him I got quite a scare, but that's the extent of it for now. Yeah. Also what? Number of hot springs have burst forth around the town. Temperature seems just right for spa treatments. Hot springs? Where? I've got to try this.
And me.
Came here to dig for lenses, now we're digging for hot springs. You gotta laugh. Isha would like a word. Shiva, something the matter? If it's related to the volcano, You heard about these hot springs popping up all over town? Oh, yes, I have. I just heard about them from Yugo, actually. That should speed this up then. We've come to appeal to you directly. Appeal? Indeed, we ask you to halt all activity in the Room Barrows and rebrand New Neva as a hot spring town. That's right. What? Shiva, sometimes I think you enjoy being a pain in my... What's this old man flapping his gums about, huh? But Shiva, the town finances have improved dramatically since the excavations began. Hey, Nightwing. The recovery has seen progress too, thanks in no small part to CJ and the other... Lies, trickery, a false economy, that's right. Look around, the mountain itself is trying to tell you. That eruption, that too is the sorcerer at work. The curse, the sorcerer's curse. If you don't stop digging in the barrows, it's only gonna get worse, I can promise you that.
Wait. A sorcerer didn't do that. We did, or rather, the monster did. It was me. It was my fault. I'm real sorry.
Sure, you made a volcano erupt. You think I'll believe anything just because I'm old? Is that it?
But it's true. Besides, if we shut down the excavation now, we'll never be able to find Isha's dad. We just found out he's still alive down there. We can't just abandon him.
Doxa is alive? Doxa, could it be?
Saw him with my own eyes. It was him. So, please allow me to leave the barrows open, at least until we find him. That man lives on Facebook, so true.
From the very start, I knew nothing good would come from Doxa taking these greedy youngsters down into the barrows. Listen to me, then none of this would have happened.
Old people always think they know what's going on, but then they get tricked into sending $14,000 to a Nigerian prince. It's always the super defensive ones that are already compromised. Yep, so true. That's...
Listen to me, Gramps. Aren't you embarrassed? Pinning all this responsibility on a kid like her? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Acting mayor? What does that even mean? She's just a little girl. Despite her doing her best, you lot only come around when you've got something to moan about. She told you she wants to find her dad. You're really gonna stand in her way, are you?
Nisha and CJ have been taking good care of us. That much is true. Life sure has been easier here since the tavern opened up. I got the leak in my house fixed too. Shiva, let's leave it there, shall we? I say we let the girl look for her father. I agree, let's leave it to them. Leave them to it. You're a fickle bunch, aren't you? Think I'm being selfish, only thinking of myself, is that it? Forget about Doxa, child. Live for yourself. You're more than... More than what? What am I? Nah, nothing. It's not my place. How about we settle this like grown-ups then? The excavation will continue, as will the search for the mayor, and will also take advantage of these fabulous new hot springs. Maybe it's the optimist in me, but does anyone care to tell me why we can't do all three? The elders are happy, the acting mayor is happy, and myself and the outlanders are happy. What's the problem? Sounds good to me. My bones are in need of a good soak. I do hate the cold. Will it fix my eyes, too? How about it, Shiva, Miss Acting Mayor? I'm in favor of this idea. When can you get them done? Get what done? The hot springs, man! My back is destroyed from fixing that clock tower. Leave it to me. I knew you'd say that. Splendid. At least it will last a little bit longer, yeah? Give it up for now, but I hope you don't forget what I told you. And I hope we don't all live to regret it. I'm sorry you all had to see that. Thank you, all of you. No need for apologies, is there? Sounds to me like everyone wins. Except for us mugs who'll be spending the next however long building bathtubs. Hey Sal, how you doing? Oh come on, at the end of it you can have a nice hot bath whenever you like. Me too. You need to learn to say no, mate. You ever think of who you're hurting when you go around helping everyone? No, let's all try to stay calm. Besides, a dip in one of our new hot springs will heal all sorts of ailments. All sorts, huh? Yeah, it's very pretty. You bet. Fatigue, nerve pain, arthritis, chills, all sorts. So if we build some hot springs, the old folks might shut up and leave us alone for once. What about kids? You know, youngins. Would it heal them too? Depends, but probably yes. In the East Reach, we even have bathhouses exclusively for children. Don't say. Well, if everyone's in agreement, where do we start? Where is the key word, I think. Hot springs should be easily accessible to Outlander and townsfolk alike. In that case, how about the inn? I'm sure Rajiv would be pleased as punch. He's been talking all kinds of big talk about expanding his services. He was offered help instilling us a hot spring. Well, I bet he'd think his lucky stars. The inn does seem like the perfect location. Well, let's go over to Outlander Lane then. Something's put a spring in his step. So I was overthinking. Overthinking what? Your friend. Maybe he has better intentions than I thought. Take care. Maybe he's got a kid. Ruins limbs received. Main quest 24 after the eruption. Alright. Let's go do another fetch quest. Oop. Oop. Hello, Rajiv. Hi, Rajiv. Have you got a minute? Welcome, welcome! For you, my friends, I have all the minutes in the world. We shan't be needing that much of your time, I hope. Even better. What can I do for you then? Well, since the eruption, hot springs have appeared around the town. We were hoping to perhaps use them to rebrand New Neva. My word, New Neva, a hot spring town? We thought it would be best to run the hot springs through your inn as part of a public bathhouse. You want to turn my inn into a bathhouse, is that right? Exactly. It's alright with you, of course. If you're on board, we can get the materials right away. Think my lucky stars, yes please. Hold on, if we're gonna build a bathhouse, it best be open air. Might be a lot to ask, but do you think you can gather some stone and such? It's open air bath. It's better for you than a regular one. There's no better cure for the ills of the world than a hot bath with Mother Nature herself. Fresh air, hot soap, and a glass of good wine, and I dare say you'll never get sick again. That's so. Well, if it'll get all those old folks off our backs, right? Let's get to work. Take care. He certainly seems enthusiastic. He must really want a good soak. Probably busted up his shoulders lugging that sword around. Neat. Alright, cool. I already have it. Fuck yeah. That's what I like to see. Archie, we're back. Fantastic. With this, I'll build the best bathhouse you'll see this side of the East Reach. I am, as ever, in your debt. Let me see that stamp card. If you're retired after a long day's treasure hunting, feel free to swing by and take a soak anytime you like. Isn't that great, Guru? Your sword arm will be as good as new in no time. My what? Oh, I don't quite follow, but yeah, thanks. You seem happy, though. If not for yourself, then perhaps there's someone else you'd like to share these hot springs with? Not exactly, no. I'm just relieved I won't have to put up with a stench of unwashed adventurers down on Outlander Lane anymore. Stench? Isha, do you mind giving the clothes a quick sniff? I haven't washed them in a bit. Are they... Stop right there. They're obviously filthy. Don't come any closer. I'm sure they're not that bad. Here, just take a... I said stop right there. Hate to interrupt playtime, girls, but maybe someone ought to let the old-timers know their bathhouse is ready. Indeed. They're probably all still talking with Shiva. Let's head to the plaza. Walk. Cost 25, a hot spring delicacy. I got no money. Oop, 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 oop. There. Alright everyone, your brand new open-air bathhouse is open for business. Fantastic! New Neva is a hot spring town! We're gonna be a real hot spring town, we'll need a local delicacy. But we decide on one to mark the occasion, eh? Splendid idea! Surely the new hot springs and the barrows are special enough? No, a souvenir, child, something our guests could take home. I see. Something people can bring home could increase the popularity of our town even further. Won't think of anything just standing there. Souvenir, huh? Like an accessory? Locally made clothing? Too old-fashioned. I got it. Wooden swords with new Neva engraved in them. Only little kids would want them. Can't give them to a family or friends as gifts either. Hugo once told me of a custom in the East Reach where travelers buy lanterns marked with the name of their destination. Made of bamboo, no doubt. You won't find none of that around here. It's harder than I thought. Oh, squash. Well, would it be a good souvenir for a hot spring town? It would have to be black eggs, surely. Glistening black exterior. Should they be half-boiled, they'll be a golden on the inside and shine twice as much. Alright. Sure. Doesn't sound good on paper, though, does it? Black eggs. You'd only find them in Hot Spring Town, that's for sure. Had one once, smelled of sulfur, but was surprisingly tasty. Not so cumbersome, and they last a long time. Seems like a good souvenir to me. You're all too easily pleased. It's just a boiled egg, not nearly impressive enough. You're never happy, Shiva. If you got a better idea, we're all ears. Souvenirs have to make a lasting impression. It's all about publicity. Publicity, huh? Like, even Squash loves them or something. Right, because visitors will definitely care about what Squash thinks. What if we just put Squash's picture on it? Why is all that Squash all of a sudden? Strong enough to stand a ruined golem stomp. Strong enough to break my teeth by the sound of it. Awful, 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 awful! You kids don't have an ounce of imagination between you! Well, what's your big bright idea then? Just one egg a day will add 7 days to your life. Ooh. I'd like to say 7 years, but that might be pushing it. It's this way, two will keep you alive for 2 weeks, 4 for a month. Tell people that and they'll fly off the shelves. Leave it to Shiva to think of something like that. Is it really okay for us to say that? It's not true, is it? Who knows? Not me, anyway. Sounds like a decision for our acting mayor. Prefer not to be dishonest, so perhaps we phrase it as a question. 1 egg will add 7 days to your life? What is this, a fucking YouTube video? I ate this egg and it added 7 days to my life? Oh, that's why she's the mayor. Leave it to Isha. Rapacious as ever. What was that? Nothing at all. You're thinking, girl, you're your father's daughter after all. New name is new delicacy. 1 egg will add 7 days to your life. Smoked hot spring black eggs. Is that really the best idea we've got? I suppose if it makes the old folks happy. Maybe this is how lies become legends, eh? Need a legendary amount of eggs. We could buy them from outside, but it might be cheaper to start a poultry farm right here in town. I should go consult with Urmila. Maybe we can help out. Maybe we could help out at the pasturage too. I appreciate the offer, but we'll have to postpone our search to the barrows in that case. Is that okay? I don't think any adventurers will be braving that mountain for a while yet, unless you're worried about your dad. I am, of course, but you raise a good point. It may yet be dangerous to approach the eruption site. Well, the hot springs certainly got the old folks off our back for now. Let's finish the job, right, Guru? Doesn't matter what I think when there's stamps to be gotten. Can't exactly jump ship now, can I? Let's get this over with. Thank you, as always. You might not look the reliable type, but I'm happy to know that you are. What's that supposed to mean? You don't look reliable. Let's get going then, shall we? Oi, answer me. Alright. Speak with Urmila at the pasturage. Hi, Urmila. CJ and Guru, oh my, and the acting mayor too. What do I owe this visit? We came with a proposal from the town. We would like to build a poultry farm on your pasturage, primarily for the production of eggs. Poultry farm, huh? Think there's a big market for eggs around here? You can leave that part of it to me. The majority of the eggs produced will be distributed directly to the inn. Sounds like you've thought this through. Mind filling me in? Hot spring black eggs, huh? Sounds like a good idea to me. We can't just use any old eggs, right? Has to be something exclusive to our town. What if we use Thunderbird eggs? Is that a monster? Sounds like a monster. Where would we even find it? That just says it can only be called when the thunder rolls. Fortunately, it's just a wild bird, not too big either. Plenty of them up on the snow peak. We used to catch and eat them ourselves before the monsters took over. The feathers are sought after too, used as wards against evil spirits. Sounds like the makings of a good souvenir. Certainly more impressive than the eggs and meat of simple chickens. Thunderbird yolk is a vivid orange color with a rich, spicy flavor. As hot spring souvenirs, they practically sell themselves. Wow, still got a lot to learn about the world, I suppose. I may interject, this is a bird we're talking about, yeah? We'll have to trap it first, surely. Well, we don't have to catch the mama. Just need Thunderbird eggs. Then we'll be able to hatch our own chicks. Thunderbirds build their nest near the very top of Snow Peak. There'll be eggs there for sure. I think 5 ought to do it. Perhaps we should collect 10 just in case. Also, I'll need some lumber to build an animal house. You'll have to go to the woods for that, though. Got it, leave it to us. Precarious path at the top of that peak. Watch your step now, you hear? I've got the lumber, but I don't have any of the eggs. You go to the top. That's what they said. That they mostly are at the top. So hopefully I can find a bunch. Okay, that's fine. We have any... Oh, Okay, okay, okay. There's a bunch of them laying around, so I guess it shouldn't be too bad. That's 4. Oh no, I have to redo this fucking thing. Thankfully I'm way stronger now, so it shouldn't be as bad, I hope. Or not. Okay, 1 down. Okay. 6. Come at me, bitch. Neat. Come on. Ow. Oh, I didn't realize hitting it would stop it. Whoa. Well, I think it only did because it was a crit. Okay. Just need 4 more. Ow. PJ died. Okay. Nice. The eggs have stopped popping up. Do I need to like go backwards? If I leave and come back, they'll spawn again, so that might be the better way to do it. Neat. Alright, die. Cool. Oop. Whoa. Ah. Can you even cross this without CJ? Yes, but barely. Ow. Okay. Oh wait, here. Alright, let's go home and rest. Jesus. Neat. Everyone's so needy all of a sudden. Can't even go into my own house. Oh, that was my house. I thought that was where my house was. Silly me. I was gonna say, messed up. Alright. I don't have very much money. We should have enough for like a basic bath. Oh wait, is this gonna give us money? No. It is not. Kinda messed up that not all quests give you money. Considering how annoying it can be to get money in this game. Alright, XP up. Cool. Back we go. Blizzard's Point. Okay. Another one. Cool. Alright, one more, and we're done. Boom, there we go. Alright, let's go back. Alright. We're back with presents. Look at these eggs. Gently now, gently, don't break them. How about we get you a stamp? You really helped me out today. Leave the rest to me. I'll keep these eggs warm till they hatch into glorious thunderbirds. Take the rest to the end to do a few test runs in. You know what that quest didn't get me? Any money. Field. Boop. 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 Here you go. Hi, Rajiv. How's our bathhouse doing? Couldn't be better, even if I do say so myself. I do wish the venturers would stop drinking before they bathe, though. Bit of a pain trying to keep an eye on them. Really do with a good soak myself. Anyway, we need you to boil these eggs in that fabulous bath of yours and smoke them in their shell for a bit, too. For they're dark as the day is long. Not mistaken, these are Thunderbird eggs. Will these cook in the hot springs? We'd like to find out. Consider it a test run. If it works, we'll be selling them as souvenirs. We've already built a pen for keeping Thunderbirds up on our Miller's pasturage. What a brilliant idea. Smoked Thunderbird eggs would make great bar snacks. I reckon the venturers would love them. Leave the rest to Rajiv. Come back in 2 days and I'll have these ready for you. We're keeping them in the shell. Might as well smoke them for 2 days rather than 1. Got it. We'll be back in 2 days then. Thanks, Rajiv. I hope I didn't lose my speed up that I just bought. Step right up. Get your smoked hot spring black Thunderbird eggs right here. Oh, they really are black and glistening, like Squash said. Sure these aren't burnt, mate? They look more palatable out of their shells, I think. So, what do you want to call them? Call them like a name? Smoked hot spring black Thunderbird eggs is a bit of a mouthful, no? Something simpler would be nice. Shiny black eggs? No. Lucky. Lucky Black Pearl. That's what we'll call them. Lucky Black Pearl, huh? Sounds good to me. But they do taste, but do they taste as good as they sound? That's the real question. Who's gonna try it first? Go ahead, Guru. You've earned it. Wouldn't dream of it, mate. Ladies first. Isha? Maybe the elders deserve to try the first batch. Close enough to death anyway, I guess. Feeling vengeful, are we? Perish the thought. It'll take some time to mass produce them. I just thought it'd be nice to give them a tasting. They did seem pretty excited about the idea. They're in the plaza, right? Let's go see what they think. Yes, kill the old people. They're perceived. I got money. Yay. Oop, hello. Hey everyone, have I got a surprise for you? Feast your eyes on new Neva's new very own delicacy, Lucky Black Pearl. Oh, it's beautiful. A wonderful souvenir for our town. Go ahead, take a bite. Oh. Well, it's good. Very good, in fact. The yolk has a strange spicy aftertaste. It's better than any other hot spring egg I've ever had. We've got a hit for sure. Come on, Shiva, try one. Take a bite at least. Not as easily pleased as you are. Oh, shush. Just eat it, will you? You okay? Do you need some water? It's good. I feel 10 years younger. It really does that time to your life. You did good. On behalf of the other townsfolk, you have my thanks. Let me get you a stamp. Where'd I put that thing? I'll take care of it. Best egg I've ever eaten, you know. Doxter really is down in the barrows, and you can bring it back. I'd like to share this with him. Thank you, Shiva. So, go on. Go get him. I've never even heard of hot spring eggs before. Well, one more thing ticked off the list, eh? Indeed. Now we can explore the barrows at our leisure. Well then, what are we waiting for? The humongous lens and Isha's dad aren't going to find themselves, are they? To the barrows! Nope.
Never heard of it. Did not know that was a thing. Interesting. I've never seen it in any anime or manga before either, which feels weird. Or even in Breath of the Wild, too. Well, that's why I haven't seen him, because I don't do side content. And yes, food is side content. I don't even know where any hot springs are in either of those games. I know where like springs and lakes are. Oh, Death Mountain? I guess that makes sense. I don't remember ever seeing any. All that not dark blue water. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. I don't remember seeing water on Death Mountain. It heals the hot spring. Water heals you in those games? I didn't know that was a thing either. Or I didn't know there was water that could heal you. Yeah, I've never interacted with that before. Shrine of Resurrection has hot spring water now. I haven't been back to the Shrine of Resurrection. Whoa, there's lava everywhere. To be expected after an eruption, I guess. At least it's a little warmer now. Also, the idea... I'm just gonna say, why would I have ever dropped eggs into a hot spring if I didn't already know about hot spring eggs? I feel like that's definitely like a thing that you only would do if you knew about it. Actually, even if I knew about it, I don't think I would do it. Well, if I was Japanese, I might. But I don't feel like a lot of Americans would immediately think to do that. Wonder if the barrows have been damaged. Only one way to find out. Watch your step, though. I've definitely read a lot of, if you have like 100 eggs on hand, that makes sense. I don't feel like I ever had that many eggs, though. Like, I think I maybe picked up a handful. Looks different, but it doesn't look damaged. I was afraid part of it may have caved in, but it appears to have held up. But that's one less thing to worry about. What should we do now? Head for where we fought that huge lava monster. I definitely saw him in here behind it. You can go deeper down the barrows from there. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I've definitely read a lot of manga and seen a lot of anime where they go to hot springs, and I've never heard of a hot spring egg, which feels weird now that I think about it. You would think at least some of them would be like, hey, let's get hot spring eggs. That's not right. If it's a tourist thing, then that is probably true. Has to go this way.
This has to go here. That's useless. Hmm. Oh, okay. Room bearer depths. I think we're almost through the room bearers. Oh, where are we now? It looks real different from before. Look alive, mate. The walls look ready to crumble. You sure you want to press on? The bearers live yet, it would appear. The area seems to be unchanged since before they were sealed. Oh, they were sealed, huh? Does that mean the treasure hasn't been disturbed either? It could mean that, yes. Final area. Untouched treasure. Chances like this will come along will ever. Leave the trinkets behind, dummy. We're here for one thing and one thing only, the humongous lens. Right, because the rocks need treasure more than me, don't they? Don't make me laugh, mate. I'm taking all I can get. He's got a fucking magic bag. Let him put whatever he wants in it. Interesting. Whoa. I don't have a fire rune, actually, now that I think about it. I might need one to get through this dungeon. Ow. I guess I'll leave when if that problem comes up. Yeah. I'll thank you for the Golpe's moose and the stretch. Whoa. Get out of here. Oh shit. Didn't mean that. Gotcha, bitch. Nice. Come on. TJ. Die. Interesting that ice or electric actively resists ice and not like, I don't know, I wouldn't expect, if anything I would think ice would resist electricity because ice is not a especially good conductor. Despite just being frozen water. Alright. Yeah. So I would think it would be the other way around. Like poisonally, I would make if I was gonna have to choose one of them to be weak to the other, it would be electric that's weak to ice.
because ice doesn't conduct well. So electricity block. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know why I thought it was. Oh, electricity resists earth? That doesn't make any sense either. Here's the kingdom. Ice conducts electricity like water for some reason. That's weird. That feels like an oversight on from the devs. Oh, I've never seen anything like this before. What do you think this is? Doesn't look very useful, does it? Probably, yeah. These books are practically relics. Is this the old script? Strange gizmos, stranger books, and massive sigils. No doubt about it. This is the sorcerer's lab. But water can become ice that doesn't lose that trait. Yeah, like I said, I think it's like something they didn't think about when they were coding how the ice works. The humongous lens is here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Well, where is it then? Look, another device. He's right. Let's take a look, Karoo. Up you go, mate. Combine! You're getting along well. Too well. So this one matched the ones on Melora's rune lens. This will fit for sure. Oh, show us this time. Here he is, the sorcerer.
Well then, how did we do? Wahaha, it worked, it actually worked! The raw lens transmutation was a success! Can't do much with a lens of this quality, though. This one didn't have enough power to crystallize anything good. That's it. The amount of magical power in the subject influences the grade of the lens produced.
I mean, I would have just assumed that. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, you're a sorcerer. I feel like you should have had like a hypothesis already in place. It seems kind of obvious. Usually, that's like how it always goes. I don't know. Just saying.
If I use a more powerful creature and allow it ample time. Wahaha, nyahaha.
Why does he have two different types of laughs? Incredible. He could create raw lenses? Incredible is the word I'd use for a teeny tiny lens like that. Think, Karoo. We could use that magic. We can make as many lenses as we want. Dual wielding. He can dual wield laughs. That's how powerful he is. You heard him. The bigger the subject, the bigger the lens. Think you can learn how to do it from these books and devices? Of course I can. I don't read the old script, do I? Can't use magic either. Besides, magic can only be used by someone special enough to get chosen by a rune lens. Or... What? Oh, I was just wondering if someone who was born with magic might be able to replicate the sorcerer's method. Someone like... No, I cannot. Nor can I read the old script. I haven't the slightest notion what that old man was chanting. No good, huh? Well, it looks like we came up short again. So close and yet so far. Speak for yourself. There's plenty of places left to explore down here. That humongous lens is around somewhere, and I am not leaving without it. Suppose you're right. We best get a move on then if we're going to search for every inch of this place. Right. You sure you're alright? You've been staring off into space for a while. Oh yes, I'm fine. I think she's the only one of the three that's upset that rune lenses are made from killing monsters. Which feels weird because we kill monsters constantly, but I guess it's something fine. Maybe her argument is going to be that like it feels inhumane. I don't know. I can accept that. It is a little fucky wucky. Oh god, I forgot that you just shoot a huge... I don't have any potions. We're gonna die. Like, actually. Unless I can get past these fuckers. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Get me out of here. Oof. I need to go to town and get potions. Or see if I have any extras in my bag. still gonna have to go to town. At this rate, it'd be better to just go to town and sleep either way. Cool. Okay, first of all, oop, wrong thing. We do not have any. Okay. And let's go back to town and sleep. And then we'll get the super mega ultra XP up thingy. And some potions. Let me go check these old people over here real quick. See if any of their quests are related to getting this spree done. You're done. Give me money. Yep, stamp received, experience, but no money. Stamp. Experience. Level up. Cool. Career leveled up. No money. Damn. Wait, there are 2 more people over here. Hold on. Alright. Alright. Experience. CJ almost leveled up from that. Not quite. But we'll probably level up from the next thing we kill, so it works out. Oh, you're done. Oh wait, you want something, never mind. Like, I'll buy one, get one free coupon. Yeah. If I get 40 stamps, I get another stamp card. Oop. Alright. What a deal, I know. Let's go to the inn. 15% experience gain, goddamn. Pretty good. Okay, let's go buy potions. Sells potion? Oh, it's the apothecary. Oh, we finally ended up doing Squash's thing. Yeah, so we're like way back. Okay. I don't like that it calls level. It says level up when you level up a building, because that doesn't count. That doesn't actually mean you leveled up. Oh, we got another one for Squash already. Cool. We can, okay, Squash is giving us money, so I'm down. Okay, Robert. Alright, we want the best healing potions we can get. And I want 5 of them. I'm not gonna bother getting all the ones I can because I only take 5 with me into the place. Cool. And hopefully, if we use any, we'll pick up some along the way. I'm going to go to the armor shop because upgrading our armor seems like a good idea. I can't. Shit. Never mind. Left chop? Nope. Alright, smithy it is then. Let's see if we can do anything here. Just level up as much as we can. Neat. Should help out in this next area. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. Cool. Alright, off we go. These things are back. That's fun. Whoa, why'd she appear way back there? What the fuck? Uh-oh. What? Oop, that was my fault. Double jumped right into it. Oh, these things are resistant to magic. Fair enough, I guess. Whoa. Whoa. I hope my controller isn't dying or something, because every now and then it just keeps like dropping inputs. I hope it's the game and not my controller. It'll be annoying to have to buy a new controller. Okay. Oh, shoot that guy. There we go. Ooh, goddamn. Brew just bursted in one shot. Think this is the end of the area? Oh, no. Fight these guys again. Well, die. You. Now we're through this area. And hop, dip, juke. Now I gotta get past these big fuckers over here. Try to only aggro the first one. You aggroed? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, fuck me. I thought because he was there I wouldn't go through the thing. There should be really something to stop that. Ow, I tried. Cool, one down. Ow, that was kind of on me. Die, die, die. Hopefully he just keeps doing this attack over and over. Uh-oh. Meow. Meow. Uh-oh. I thought I was out of the range. I kind of just assumed for some reason. Ow. That was me being greedy. Dead. Or Calcum. This is a fight. Oh god. There's a bunch of dudes. Oh, shoot your thing at me. Ow. Okay, I guess this is the thing here. Which isn't surprising, honestly. Kinda called it. Oh. Hello. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh god, these guys are gonna be the tough part. Ow. Got him. Holy fuck. Didn't enjoy that. Okay, well we made it. So that's good. Oh, these look just like the runes in the machine back at the volcano. What's it doing all the way over here then? I think someone removed it from the device and brought it here? Said it yourself, we're likely the first ones to make it this far in. Definitely the first adventurers anyway. But then who? Ancients? The sorcerer himself? Or my father, possibly? The way I know for sure. Why it's here doesn't really matter much anyway. It's what it's gonna show us that's important. Isha, you look pale. No, I'm fine, really. Are we heading back to the volcano then? Let's do that. I get a hint as to where that humongous lens is hiding after all. The biggest lens of all was the friends we made along the way.
Main quest 27, the truth in the tale. Rune fragment received. Let's get the frick out of here. Ooh. Do, 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. What part of the ruins was it in again? I don't remember. Fallen Chamber, maybe? That sounds promising. Doesn't show it on the map. I don't know. Wait, that's not where I thought it was. I'm gonna... Yes, it's the area to the right of me. Oh, excuse me. Die. Ow. I don't like this thing breathing fire on me. Honestly, the worst part about these lasting effects is you can't switch your party member when they're happening. If it wasn't for that, they even if it still affected your party member when they weren't on screen, it really wouldn't be that bad. Whoa. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, it does show it on the map. Fuck. I just didn't see it. Can't switch away from Guru, so I'm just kind of stuck swinging his heavy sword around for a sec. Neat. Alright. We gotta go over to that signpost. Which I assume is this one. Yes. Okay, here we are. Same as usual, if you don't mind. Like I've got a choice. Be a bit more ladylike coming down this time, though. No promises. Ugh. Yep, these are a set, all right. This should fit. Shows your wisdom, oh great mysterious gizmo. Starting.
How dare you, pathetic mortals! Cattle, all of you! Oh yeah? Must be pretty humiliating to get beaten by our hands then. You call us cattle? I'll stop you.
And then he sucked the soul out of the sorcerer. Got him. That was anticlimactic. And then he died. People with never will suffer no more. And that's how it ended. So the legend was true. The sorcerer was sealed away down here. The seals were broken though. Should we be scared? Those visions are from hundreds of years back, right? I thought that old geezer's soul was hung around this long. And where did the bodies go? Well, it's been hundreds of years. Well, first of all, there's skeletons on the ground, so... Second of all, it's been hundreds of years. You sure you're okay, Isha? Did you notice those who sealed the sorcerer had the same hair color as me? I guess. I don't know, everything looked the same color to me. Said the people of Neva, didn't he? The ancestors of the townsfolk, same hair color as Isha here. New Neva was formed when our ancestors settled on the abandoned town of Old Neva. There should not be any blood ties between us. Coincidence? The only citizen of New Neva with azure hair is me. No one else can use magic either. The monsters used in the sorcerer's transmutation experiments also had azure hair when he was done with them. Is it possible he ran the same experiments on the people of Old Neva? That's why they sealed him away? But that would mean I'm... Hey, slow down, mate. You're overthinking this. Ain't that right, CJ? Right. Besides, that thing died right after its hair changed color, didn't it? You're alive and kicking. Not the same at all. Exactly. What? I know, you're hungry, right? Can't think right straight on an empty stomach. Let's head back to town and take a break, shall we? Hot bath and a hot meal is all you need, mate. You'll see. I'm with Gru on this one. Let's head back for now. Main quest 28 to the rescue. This is probably like, this might just be a me thing, but it's kind of a pet peeve how often you'll do like 2 missions in a row that take like 30 minutes tops to complete. And then one of the missions will end with like, phew, what a hard day's work. Let's get back home and rest for the rest of the day. When it feels like I haven't really done anything since the last time they made me go back to town. Also, the clock tower is done, so I guess we're at the end of the game. I thought I was wondering if it was going to get finished when we got to the end or not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't feel like there's a lot of story going on, aside from the fact that there are bandits and that the sorcerer might be back. So I can't really read like how much left we have to do. CJ wants the rune lens, but obviously we're just gonna get that whenever we beat the last boss. We've done all the 4 elemental dungeons and a dungeon that combined them, but I can't imagine there's that much left. Bartender, the usual.
Roger that, Pavlova on the way. How about you two?
Mega Katsu curry. What about you, Isha? Red hot tom yum goong? Just tea, please.
Cup of tea won't recharge your batteries, mate. You have a few bites of my Pavlova if you want. Sweet enough to set you right.
You know, she always orders spicy stuff, don't you?
Pavlova, Mega Katsu curry and a pot of tea for now then. Isha, take your time and order as you like, pet. I have some red hot Tom Yam Kung ready with your name on it, so don't worry about anyone getting to it first.
Thank you, Sarita. Worrying too much, Isha. I mean, even if that sorcerer had done something funny to the folk who used to live here, doesn't mean it's got anything to do with you.
I need to admit it, but CJ's right.
Then why can I use magic without a lens? That's, well, I don't have all the answers.
Wasn't it you who said magic can only be used by a special individual chosen by a lens?
Well, technically it was my dad that said it, but yeah.
So my magic is what then? I just pretend I didn't see that monster and those people with the same hair color as me?
Bandits are attacking.
Oh, someone help!
Her pal, what happened?
I'm fine, it's my friend. Please, someone has to help.
Elaborate. We were in the barrows on our way to Snow Peak when we were attacked. We took it down, but took some hits in the process, and I didn't have enough medicine on me. I could walk, so I decided I'd best go get help. Please, I'm begging you. You fail to prepare, prepare to fail, mate. As you can see, we're waiting on some grub, so move along and I'll go. Miss Acting Mayor, really? Hold on now, just... Me too. Couldn't enjoy a hot meal knowing I let someone die. Rue is the only sensible person in this entire game. It's in the fine print, mate. Your safety is your own responsibility. Rue, you're coming too. Wait, I'm not. CJ, where do you think you're going? What am I to do with this curry? Sorry, Sarda, I'll be back soon. It's like a tornado, that one, blowing in and out. I'll be going too, then. Of course you are. Not gonna let them do all the work, are you? Don't worry about the money. Let me finish my sentences, lady. What is with the women in this town? Gonna help too? Thank you, friend. I really owe you one, all of you. You stay right here. If you can't fight, you'll only get in the way. You made is where the barrows meet the Snow Peak, yeah? Whereabouts? Right where the men here at the farm leads you. Bartender, our dinner's on him. Got him. Take a seat. Eat something while you're here. They'll take care of the rest. Thanks. Pavlova and Megu Katsu curry as requested. Sweet and spicy together? Is it strange? I feel like there's like sauces that are explicitly made to be sweet and spicy. Be grateful the other one didn't order the red hot Tom Yum Kung. Sriracha, yeah. I don't know, it doesn't sound very weird. Anyway, I'm gonna take a pee break before we go and fight whatever this is. So I'll be RB. Alrighty. This way. So I was thinking about what I said earlier about how it feels like sometimes, thank you, the game will be like, you do like 2 really quick missions and then they'll be like, phew, what a day. I wonder if maybe that's because it kind of makes me wonder if the pacing of the main story is built around the idea, the idea that like kind of just assuming that you're doing like a bunch of side quests for stamps in between, and they didn't. Maybe they just kind of assumed that would be the thing most people do. Yeah. So they just assumed that like it wouldn't be so quick, I guess. Which is interesting because I feel like most games usually do the opposite in terms of pacing. I can kind of understand the idea of them being like so wrapped up in their own world that they kind of forget that like, oh yeah, a lot of people are going to skip a good handful of side quests. Either that or they designed it under the idea of like, we should pace the story, we should have the story like paced out into really small chunks so people who don't like playing in long periods, I don't know. I think it's probably the side quest thing. Main story should be longer because not everyone's gonna do side quests. Yeah, that's fair. I think in most cases I would say that I think that main story should be fairly linear and the main chunk of the game. And side quests should just kind of be there if you want to do them. The only exceptions would be games like Majora, but Majora is an exception because it just happened to do it really well, not because it did, you know. It's the exception to the rule. It just happened to have a very side quest heavy world that pulled it off in an enjoyable way. But I don't think most games manage to pull it off on that level. The guy said his mate was around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Oh, it came from over there. Oh, it's just one of these guys? That's easy. Another rune golem? Oh, okay. We're gonna kill it, don't worry. Whereas side quests are written. So the thing about that is that I think a lot of games, the problem with a lot of games and their side quests is that wasn't very fair. I mean, it was fair enough, I guess. Guy just has a lot of health more than anything, so that's gonna be the thing here. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Anyway, a lot of games side quests boil down to, hey there, could you get me a sandwich? Thanks. Hey there, could you get me lumber from the forest? Thanks. And so it doesn't feel like it's really that interesting or worth doing to me, unless it, like, I feel like only the people that do those are typically people who are already going to be, yes. Oh, fuck. That's a good comparison. People who do those are people who are going to do every quest anyway, regardless of the quality. But they don't really add anything to the world. Knowing this guy needed 12 pieces of lumber doesn't really, like, invest me in anything that's going on. Well, actually, to be fair, Xenoblade 1 doesn't have amazing side quests. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Xenoblade 3 did do it better, but also Xenoblade 3, I didn't like Xenoblade 3 enough to want to do the side quests and know the world better. So, I guess that was, but I guess in Xenoblade 3's case, it wasn't that the side quests were inherently bad, it was just that I didn't like the game enough to want to do them. Xenoblade 1 is very much a talk to people, do things, but Xenoblade 1 does it the best you possibly can, and that you can talk to someone and accidentally finish their quest 12 hours into the game and you never have to go back and talk to them again. It gives you the rewards and everything as you're standing there. The only exception are the rare quests that's like, I need you to go talk to a specific person, get a thing and bring it back to me or something, but usually it's kill 6 of these. If you kill 6 of them by accident, you get it. If you don't, you forget about the quest and it doesn't matter. Or collect 3 of these. If you collect 3 of them, you get the reward. Yeah, exactly. Not having to go back. That's the problem I have with a lot of fetch quests, is the fact that I have to go back to the person, because then it takes me like twice as long to do the quest than it should, in my opinion. Yeah. Thought I saw someone from the town when I went to ask for help. That room golem came out of nowhere. Elaborate. This guy came from deeper down the barrows. He looked like he'd just come from town, though. I called out for help. I think he heard me. He looked right this way, but he just stood there mumbling something. They did this creepy little dance and vanished. Next thing I know, I'm face to face with a room golem. Oh. Father. Certainly sounds like what we saw. What could he be doing down here? Oh, something fell. Is this a diary? Yes, it's Father's diary. It's handwriting. It's definitely his. I want to know what's in there just as much as you do, but we gotta get her back to town first. True, her friend will be sick with worry. Let's head back. Friend is safe and sound, sir. Oh, thank goodness. I won't forget this kindness. Here, take a stamp. Has me rethinking this whole adventurer thing. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. Blah, blah, blah. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I don't care. Bye. Wait. I just kind of mashed through that. I got curry powder, but I don't know why. Oh well. Main quest 29, After the Truth. Turn to your base and read the diary. Okay. Let's see what's in here then. Right. May 3rd. I received a clandestine letter from the Chaldean Empire regarding the rune barrows, signed by a man by the name of Horstwine. He claimed to be in the service of a Chaldean lord, but neglected to name any names. He offered a hefty sum in exchange for information on the barrows and exclusive rights to excavate therein. The barrows belong to the League of Nations. The choice to sell them off to some imperial nobleman is not mine alone to make. I must report this to Molka at once. Exclusive mining rights? Why is the Empire being so sneaky about it? I do not know. I did not know any of this. Let's read on. May 18th. I cannot understand what Molka is thinking. He will grant New Neva neither funds to rebuild nor soldiers to protect its people from monsters. Surely even he can see this as a death sentence. And he had the gall to entrust me with matters pertaining to the barrows. Some Margrave he's turned out to be. How can I alone save a town that has been abandoned by its Margrave? I fear I may no longer be in a position to resist Hurstwine's mysterious offer. I heard as much from the townsfolk, but what a useless Margrave he turned out to be. He just left everyone to die. Margrave Molka's behavior was certainly odd upon reflection. How could a greedy little man like him turn his nose up at the money-making potential of the barrows? Perhaps he and this Hurstwine character were conspiring together. Think the League of Nations would throw its oar in with the Empire? What's in it for them? Right, selling the rights means the Empire gets to keep everything. The League wouldn't like that. If he was as greedy as you say, why wouldn't he keep it all for himself? Right, exactly. What if, instead, He'd been promised something more valuable than that which could be found in the barrows, for example. For example? His own life and the survival of House Chantra. Isha, what are you saying? If I were this Hurstwine fellow's lord, I would offer Molka a chance to keep his lands free of Imperial influence should the Empire become aggressive. In exchange, Molka would be expected to turn a blind eye to anything regarding the Barrows. That alone would be enough to turn a spineless, self-serving man like Molka. And the Empire could come and go as they please with no one to oppose them. The League isn't just a tool for the Empire to use and abuse, though. What right would they have? You think the Empire would start a war over one measly little ruin? No, perhaps not over one ruin. Regardless, starting a war would mean giving up their anonymity. Why expose yourself if you didn't have to? We know not who this lord is, but they are close enough to the Emperor to wield his power. They must be of considerable influence, highly ranked no doubt. Someone callous enough to manipulate Molka so readily may not care if their actions result in war. Or worse still, someone intent on sowing the seeds of disorder. Someone for whom war is a goal. Alright, let's keep in mind that this is your own little fantasy we're talking about here. Of course, but it would explain Molka's behavior. And if I'm right, the person behind it must be more villainous than I can even imagine. The storm may yet be approaching. A big one. You sure know a lot about politics for a kid. Right? I told you before, my magic made it difficult to make friends, so my father bought me a great many books. The friends I knew in my books were the only friends I had. Remember, I live in a remote frontier town. Passing merchants and annual trips to the city were my only chance to add to my collection. Children's books were hard to come by. History, math. I was given a lot of awfully difficult books. Even still, I enjoyed when my father would read to me, and enjoyed learning to read myself even more. Every time I learned a new word, he'd pat my head. Do something like, "You're so smart, Isha. Good job." Baru, you're not crying, are you? Of course not. Just got something in my eye. You're the one crying, mate. Nuh-uh, my eyes are just a little sweaty or something. You know, if Isha's right, why does this lord fellow want the treasure in the barrow so badly anyway? That I do not know, but according to my father, they also wanted information. Is it possible they didn't know what was down there? But they must have been looking for something. Something? Something, anything, I don't know. Let's keep reading. May 23rd. Today's General Assembly could not have gone worse. My proposal to send an expedition into the Barrows was opposed fiercely by the town elders. Something about a sorcerer of legend. Shiva in particular was very vocal in his disdain for my idea. Not surprising given what he knows about the Barrow's blessing. Even so, there's no going back now. The pact with Hurstwine has already been made. I've heard the Empire's research into magic has been progressing well. If they would just lend us their support, I'm sure we could find a way around that damn blessing. The Barrow's blessing? What could that be? Treasure. I suppose my father is my treasure. Growing up with this magic and this hair, everyone around me seemed unnerved. But my father always stood by me, even when no one else would. He told me this power was a gift from the land, encouraged me to be proud of who I was, of what I was. I was right. Just like the citizens of Old Neva and those monsters, I'm one of the sorcerer's experiments. Wait, we don't know that yet. She's right, there's more to read. More. The next entry is about the expedition into the Barrows. May 28th. While searching the Barrows, we came upon a four-legged monster, iron legs no less. Except for me, and Kukrit, who I believed may have escaped, the rest of the expedition team are dead. Forgive me, everyone. I'm wounded, perhaps beyond hope. Isha, I am so sorry for leaving you alone in this cruel world. You are, and will forever be, my one and only treasure. I wanted to solve the mystery of these Barrows and free you from their blessing once and for all. My dear, dear daughter, I pray that your life be long and rich with happiness. Isha, are you alright? This diary is to be believed my father is already. In that case, who have we been chasing all this time? Okay, take it easy. We don't know yet. Save your platitudes. Look, all this blood. Father, were you in the Barrows because of me? Isha. Life isn't always as simple as a treasure hunt, right? There'll be hard times and harder times again. There'll be times when you just want the earth to open up and swallow you whole. To never feel bad about falling to your knees if that's where the world is pushing you. Cry till you can't cry no more. But never, and I mean never, let life break your spirit. When you're done crying, you stand up and press on, no matter what. Just like she said before. Now that sounds like an adventurer. It's important to learn about your limits and about what to train in advance, and about preparation, of course, but to me, it's iron will that makes an adventurer. The unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation alive, no matter what. No matter what they throw at you, you can stand on up on the other side of it, then you're not lost yet. The treasure that'll make it all worthwhile is in front of you, not behind you, so you gotta get back up. Isha, we're ever gonna know the truth. We'll have to find whatever that was in the barrows. But we already searched the barrows. Father wasn't there. Take a look at this. What is that? Last page of the diary. The mayor drew this, didn't he? Father was an earnest researcher. This looks like he copied an old map of Neva. And if this map is right, there's a menhir in the plaza that'll take us somewhere we haven't been yet. Menhir in the plaza? What do you... Ah! Yep, Shiva's clock tower. Old Shiva and his pals built that clock tower around a menhir. People of Old Neva must have done it after they sealed the sorcerer away. That no one would ever go back to that part of the barrows. The mayor we saw is there. I just know it. My scavenger sense is telling me so. Sense, huh? Your scavenger sense is nothing to sniff at. Orcs have it too, you know. Instincts, honed through years of experience. Okay. I'll believe in your scavenger sense, CJ. We should ask Shiva, ask him about the clock tower and about this barrow's blessing. Hey, Shiva. Shiva, we'd like a word, quite urgent. Can't it wait? It cannot. We found the mayor's diary in the barrows. I think you should give it a quick look. Doxa, how could you be so stupid as to let the Empire make such fools of us? Shiva, please tell me everything you know about the Bear's blessing. Forget about that, you hear? There's nothing anyone can do about it now, anyway. Shiva, please. Please, tell me. Stop being a bitch, old man. You wish I hadn't. This town, every few decades, a child is born with a raw lens inside their body. Oh, she's got a lens in her. These children all have azure hair, and they're all born with a natural ability for magic. But it's not actually a natural ability, they just have the lens, I assume. And that's why they can do it. So, that's why Isha can use magic. You've got a raw lens, alright, inside you. I knew it. These azure-haired children are often skilled mages, but they don't get to enjoy it for long. The lens fills them with power and corrupts their bodies. They don't live to see adulthood. No. Why? Why Isha? Why only Isha? I'd wager it's because she's gifted, knowledgeable, but I don't know. Damn it. Far back as I can remember, townsfolk have called this the Barrow's Blessing, because the youngsters don't know of it. Of course the youngsters don't know of it. Only Doxa and the other elders know anything about it. Shut up, you're wrong. You must be wrong. That's not a blessing, it's a curse. You want me to take these lonely, suffering children, look them in the eye, and tell them they're cursed? Oh, sure, that would help. I didn't... No, The ancestors couldn't end it, nor could I, nor could Doxa. And you've tried everything. You've tried absolutely everything to break this curse, have you? Doxa had any other options. He'd never have made a deal with the Galdians, would he? See, so that's why Father ignored your protests and proceeded with the expedition. You tried to keep me from the Barrows because you knew I had, well, not long left to live. She wanted you to live your life in peace, that's all. Can you ever forgive me, Isha? Isha, look at me. Don't listen to another word of this. Thank you, Shiva. It would appear I've misjudged you. Look at me. You have every right to live. Anything you're born with belongs to you. Don't let some old curse make choices about who you are. What gives a sorcerer and his magic the right? Just wait till I get my hands on him. Sorcerer. Magic. Wait! The sigil! Look, the sigil the mayor drew in this diary is the same as the sigil I saw in that lab in the Barrows. The monster in the hologram got trapped in the sigil, then the sorcerer pulled the raw lens from its body.
And what?
I don't think that's odd. The sorcerer was supposed to be sealed away hundreds of years ago. But still, every few decades, right here in this town, a child is born with a blessing. Even though the sorcerer's been locked away for much longer than that. You mean...
Oxa said something similar a long time ago. He didn't think the numbers worked.
Exactly. Isha, Shiva. There's no sorcerer down there, just a spell that's casting itself over and over. In the vision, the old Nevaean, who fought the sorcerer wasn't alone. Sorcerer performed the transmutation spell on all of them and grew raw lenses in each of their bodies. He said as much, didn't he? The rate of the lens is determined by the amount of magical power within the subject. Exactly. Something with a lot of magical power could grow a high-grade lens and the transmutation spell was given enough time. Monsters like that don't come along every day.
So instead of one big guinea pig, he tried it with many small ones.
Exactly, Guru, exactly. He sacrificed the old Nevaeans to try and mass-produce raw lenses.
Damn, that's fucked. What a villain.
Old Nevaeans must have been better with magic than the townsfolk around here today. That's why he was able to get several lenses at once from them. And of those people, some realized what he had done and sought revenge.
His own creations turned against him.
But the spell was set up so that it would work even when the sorcerer himself wasn't there. Kept going by the sigil in this drawing and that humongous lens we saw. That's why I was born this way. Makes sense, doesn't it? That's the reason for Isha's lens, the sigil under the town. So it stands to reason, if we head to the ruins under the plaza and smash up that sigil, Isha's blessing might just break too. Not might, it will, it definitely will. Isha and I didn't get off on the right foot, but she's my friend. No, my treasured friend. We have to try to save her. TJ.
Nothing more to say, is there? Let's get down to the barrows and bust it up.
Rue.
Gramps, this clock tower used to be in here, didn't it? It did? Wait, I do remember the elders mentioning something about that when I was little. Clock tower was built from a massive stone that had fallen in the plaza.
I knew it. Wasn't there an indent that a rune lens could fit into somewhere? That's the only way to power him in here.
You're right. I saw it myself. The stone inside the tower has a ridge just the right size for a lens to slip into.
Where?
It's a hollow at the bottom where the driving weight descends to ring the bell. There's no way to get you in there, though.
Why not?
The gear that connects the driving weight to the transmitting mechanism is broken. No matter how many times I wind the drum, neither the weight nor the hands will move an inch. We can't get that weight to move. We can't reach the hollow.
I'm lost. We need to rebuild the gear to get the clock tower to work. Until it works, we can't reach them in here. Is that right?
Yes. Why don't you just say that then? Alright, so let's go get a new gear made. Easier said than done. It's a big one. It has to work with the other gears and pinions too. It's got to be exactly the same as the original. There's no one around here who could make it.
Where can we find someone who can then?
In the capital. It's quite a trek.
Or Galdea. The Empire? Galdean Empire has a thriving mechanical industry. Really one of their machinists can make it?
Get it, that's even further away. Capital it is.
Why can't the smithy take care of it? Tataru's good, you know.
I wouldn't know about that.
Well, let's go ask him. Ooh. Boop. 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 Hey, Tataru. Tataru, we got an order for you.
What's the matter? You didn't ship something again, did you?
Thankfully, no. I do have something I really need your help with, though.
Probably just quicker if we show you. Do you mind coming with us to the clock tower for a bit?
Serious.
Well, I can't say no to you guys, can I? Head back to the plaza and I'll follow you over in a few.
Yeah, my thanks, Tataru.
Even Shiva's here. What's this about? Got something to show you, but it's in the clock tower, so come along. Watch your step now.
So this is what the inside's like.
Well, we get a move on, will ya?
Just wondering if it's gonna be black the whole time.
Machine room's got the beating heart of a clock tower. You'll find the gears that you'll find the gears that have kept everything moving.
Alright, we need you to build us a gear that will fit into this mechanism.
Huh? Want me to make a gear?
Oh please, Tataru, we really need it.
Type of work doesn't typically fall into the category of blacksmithing.
Does it?
Making weapons and equipment is based on forging, basically bashing metal with a hammer. Kind of intricate, finely detailed metal is made through casting, pouring molten metal into a mold. Right, I've never done any casting though.
Oh.
Come on, if you've seen one metal slab, you've seen them all, no? Don't tell me about my trade, bucko. The tools needed couldn't be more different. Which is it? Let me have a look. Interesting. Right, I have absolutely no idea how this works. Looks like a headache to me. Still have the broken gear from before. Just over there. Ship but mostly intact. Might be able to make a mold after all. Gonna need a big container to melt it down though. But I'll need... yeah.
Tadara?
We'll take a mold of the broken gear, then melt it down and cast it anew. Might work, might not.
Oh.
But we need something else. I'm guessing it's not easy to get. Star tears.
Star tears? Astrolacrum. You're right, Guru. Not easy to get.
Of course it's not. What is it anyway?
Star tears are what we call shooting stars. Tatra needs the type of steel that's taken from them. Incredibly rare.
What do you need it for anyway? Can't you just use the broken one? What if I could, but like I said, it's chip. You could try looking for the chip if you want.
Can't we just make the gears out of regular iron? It's just that we don't really have a lot of time.
Wish there was more I could do, but all these gears are made from astrolacrum. If we just shoved in a gear made from something else, it'd break right away. So I'll just go look for the gear fragment, the bit that broke off. I already tore the place asunder looking for it, assuming it didn't shatter someone in town must have it. Who would have thought making a simple gear would be such a pain? No steel stronger than astrolacrum. Best there is for parts, weapons, and armor too. It chipped when it fell over in the earthquake. Must have been brittle, poorly cast, probably. Might be right about that. All the other parts still in one piece.
So it's got a reputation, I see. Understood, Tadara. We'll get what you need. Wait for us at your shop.
Sure. My son and his miner pals all these parts over. You lot take care now.
Oh, do you know anything about anyone who might have taken anything from around the clock tower? Looking for someone who might have a gear fragment. I reckon Awamori might know something about that. Awamori, who's that?
The drunk who drinks in the plaza even though a perfectly good tavern got built.
Oh, that guy.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling Awamori might be able to help.
I'll go ask, thanks. Have you seen Awamori about anywhere? I've already checked the plaza.
Awamori, have you tried his house? I'm sure his wife Preta would know where to find him. But she's already killed him.
So he's married. Where's his house then?
Well, into the residential district.
Okay, let's go. Oh, this is a separate quest, okay. Oh, Preda. I think this is it. Preda, right? Is Awamori home?
Of course he's not.
Day in, day out,
That old lout just drinks himself silly and never comes home. I'm finished with him. If I ever see him again, I'll string him up by the eaves with his underwear.
well, let's take a breath, Preda.
No good drunkard. Death's too good for him.
Kinda need him alive, though, at least for now. Something I really need to ask him. So do you have any idea where he might be?
I should like to know myself. I'm guessing you've already checked the tavern?
Yep. And I did. Yep, I did. Nope, he's not there. Any other ideas?
Maybe he's finally sobered up then, and hiding is my guess. He knows what's in store for him when he comes back. He doesn't have the guts to step outside the town either. So he must be around somewhere. Like I said, he's probably hiding.
Wasn't as helpful as I hoped. Okay, thanks. I'll go look for the hiding places. I'm not angry at you. If you find him, just tell him to come home, okay? And if he actually comes home, I'll string him up the eaves by his underwear. What a lovely woman. Alright. Give me money. Time to run around town until we find this guy. Yep. Malor. Oh, found him. Oh, Mori, I finally found you. I'm sorry, don't tell her I'm here. You don't want me to tell Preda where you are, answer some questions. Sound fair? Anything, go ahead, ask me anything. Clock Tower fell to the earthquake. Did you see anyone take an iron-looking thing around this big from the plaza? No, I don't know about that. Not me. Didn't see anyone pick anything up? You know, the last time I woke up at the plaza in the dead of night, I might have seen someone with something shiny. Shiny? What did they look like? I was half asleep. Besides, the only light was the moon. I couldn't see him clearly. Gotta remember something. If you don't, I might just have to pay Preda a visit. Skinny, he was skinny, and he had a feather on his head. A feather? Like a hat? What else? Might have been a hat. His head was funny. Oh, I know who it is. It's Bird Boy. Yada yada, I already know who it is. Boop. Boop. Watch, did you take anything shiny from the plaza a while ago? You've done your research, I see. A fragment of Astrolacrum splintered off a gear, so I added it to my little collection. I knew it. That's a gear fragment from the clock tower. We can't fix it without that piece. Can we have it just as it is? Aw. That's so. Very well, only fair to return it. Thank you, I owe you big. Why would you just like... I guess maybe he thought they weren't gonna fix it? I don't know, that seems kind of weird that he would just take it. But anyway. I might not part with it for anyone else, CJ. Apologies for inconveniencing you. Grab these quests in case I can finish any of them and get the reward for this. Hopefully some money. Oh, the pawn shop. Okay, I can actually sell stuff now. That sounds useful. Alright. Okie doke. Off we go. I'm gonna grab. How many do I have? Okay, let me grab 4 potions. So I have them before we go into this final dungeon. Let me see if there's any good rings here. Can only craft 1. Oh, but I can buy another one. Hold on. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna go sell some stuff at the pawn shop. Just sell. I feel like this last bit is the final dungeon, so I'm just gonna sell everything I have and get as much money out of it as I can, so we can buff our equipment and stuff as much as possible. Oh wait, you need. No, it's too late. Bug it. I forgot you need equipment to boost items, so we won't be able to do that, but oh well. We probably didn't have the equipment for most of the items for most of the stuff anyway. So fuck it. I'll just see what I can buy with this. I'm fucking rich now. Anything that... I'm just gonna go look around for things I can buy without needing... I can't even sell this. Nice. I know I can buy I can buy a strength ring for our boy, 3 for our boy. Not a lot. Most of that I wouldn't want anyway. Let's see if I can buy anything here without needing to craft. I was just checking. Anyway. Oh, I guess we need to go back to Tadara. I thought he'd be back at the clock tower. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that, but oh well. Kind of just did it out of habit because I skipped through so many of those like side quest thingies.
Eva, the gear's ready. Little star, I wish with this we could finally finish renewing New Neva's pride and joy. I don't treat you so poorly, CJ. You're a good person. Here, take a stamp.
I will, before we go in, I probably will go do an attack up bath at the end though.
Nisha, my father made a deal with the Empire and put the townsfolk in danger by dragging them into the barrows, all for my sake. I've put the people of this town through so much. Can I ever make it up to them?
Isha, listen. Doxa did everything he did to save his little girl. Now that little girl will have to pick up where he left off. Besides, you already have. Who else could have kept this town running like clockwork since Doxa disappeared? I shudder to think what would become of this place without you. So if it's the town you're worried about, then go smash that sigil to bits and free yourself from this blasted blessing.
Shiva, thank you.
Alright. We're gonna go sleep. Get health back. We're gonna go in and get that strength up thingy. So hopefully I can just beat the shit out of anything I come into contact with. Save just while we're here. The Rue and CJ already have strength up rings on. They give a considerable amount. We add strength boost from the inn, or on top of that, we should hit pretty hard. Yep, can't upgrade anything. Because I don't got no items. Although most of this I couldn't upgrade anyway because I didn't have the right items. So it doesn't make a huge difference, but oh well. 50% power up. Oh yeah. That's gonna make a big difference. I think the ring that CJ and Gru already add like 10, 11%. That's pretty good. Now I'll be able to return to town and use signposts from this point on. Let's go, final dungeon now! Yeah! We're gonna do it. We're gonna beat the game. Glad to hear you saying nice things for a change, but do you think you could get this gear in place for us?
No way, give me a hand, will ya? It's huge.
I've got it.
Alright then. Use that pulley to drag the weights up. My arms are already ready to fall off.
This one, yeah? Here we go.
It's moving.
I love seeing that point of no return message in a RPG.
The weight is rising.
Yeah, I should hope so, mate. Working alright. At this rate, the weights will reach the bottom in about 4 days. Sounds about right. If memory serves, we used to wind it up every 4 days or so in the back of the day.
Say we'd have to ride the weight down to where the lens fits in?
I did.
You telling me it'll take 4 days?
Don't be silly. There's a maintenance lever that'll take you right down.
Oh, good.
What are you waiting for? An invitation? Hop on that weight and get going.
Got it.
Just gotta pull this lever and you'll be away.
Watch out, CJ. I don't want my friends to get hurt. No worries. Just a short trip down, isn't it? Ready when you are, Shiva.
Oh, is CJ going by herself? That's weird. But okay. I mean, I mainly use CJ anyway, so...
It's here. The lens can fit in here. Alright, I'm in here. I need to help my friends, so wakey wakey. Work. Now to solve this little riddle.
Oh, just... I didn't have to do the puzzle this time, I guess. Time to smash that sigil up good. Alright, cool. Oh, it just took us all? Okay.
Shiva, why are you here? It must be because he was near the men here too.
This just gets better and better. Thanks, Ed, for the follow-up. Oh.
Shiva, are you hurt?
Took years off me. What just happened?
I should have said something, Shiva. Anyone near the men here gets pulled in through it. I didn't think.
That's how it works there. Is that right? I'll have to stock up on Lucky Black Pearl to keep those tears back. Hold on. Are we in the Barrows? Well, I never. This is... You guys have had this place all to yourselves all this time?
He's changed his tune.
Amazing what a change in perspective can do, ain't it?
Well, it's quite striking when you see it in person.
So what do we do about Gramps? Can't drag him along behind us, can we?
Even if we wanted to send him back, I don't see them in here around anywhere. We can hardly leave him here. He'll have to come along.
It just gets better and better.
Put him in the timeout pouch.
I'm down. At least it's not an escort mission, like where he like slowly walks and we have to protect him. Explore the Sorcerer's Lab. Aye, aye, Captain.
Well, 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 what have we got here?
Shiva, please refrain from touching anything. Who knows what could happen? Looks a lot like that other room we saw. Another one of the Sorcerer's Labs?
Whoa, a raw lens. Seen better days, hasn't it? Dim, dirty. Think it's broken?
Lost its power. It looks like it was used up. It looks like it was used to power up a rune lens.
So it's just a show. Great. Nice.
Father?
Doxa, he lived.
That humongous lens!
It worked. All these raw lenses from the monsters in the ruins, their power, it's working. Finally, through transmutation, I can turn these raw lenses into something greater.
The worms that populate Neva are just as worthless as the cattle that came before them, but in greater numbers. If every one of the worms were to produce a raw lens, I might have enough magical power to learn the truth of the rune barrows. If not, I'll just wait for new worms to seep in and do it all again.
Mwahaha, nyahaha.
Well, he got possessed by the sorcerer guy.
Let's go. What are you doing, Doxa?
You say he wanted a raw lens from every one of the worms? He did, and I think I finally get it. His plan was to empower the sigil using that humongous lens, then curse the whole town with this Barrow's blessing.
Dirty no good. You think I'm just gonna let you play me like that, do you?
Clear now. That is not my father. Isha. That is the evil sorcerer who cursed my home, and when I find him, I'll put an end to this for good. We have to act fast. The sigil must be destroyed. Anyone who gets in our way can meet the same end. Destroy them. Destroy them all! It's... sin. Oh my god, it is. You're right. Now we're talking. Anyone tries to stop us, you leave him to me, mate. Isha, I'm sorry. I had no idea it would end like this. You did nothing but stay true to your word, CJ. I'm grateful, truly. Will you help me one last time to finish what my father couldn't? You don't have to ask. Let's do it, Isha. Doop, doop, doop. Oh hey, it's those guys.
Who are they?
Lens bandits, I thought you all gave up and ran away.
We haven't heard from you in quite some time. Couldn't help but feel like perhaps my presence was required. That enormous lens is up ahead, is it not, Guru?
Oh.
And who's he?
An Imperial dog. Same as me. What?
I must thank you, young ladies, for assisting my compatriot. As your services are no longer required, I shall permit you to join your fallen Nevaean brethren here among the rubble.
Erstwhile, I presume, the Imperial who made a pact with my father? Is the Empire in the habit of sending rogues to cause trouble in neighboring territories now? Tax evaders, no less. Evading taxes is morally sound and accurate. I can't blame him for that one. If everyone evaded their taxes, the government couldn't do anything about it. That's all I'm saying. Thought an empire would at least show some semblance of dignity. Have you no shame?
How dare you?
I don't know, riding on coattails and taking what's not yours sure sounds imperial to me. Not big and bold enough to come get your own treasure, no. A leech is all you are.
I will not be spoken to by some lonely ore-stained street urchin. Guru, take care of these savages at once. Have your ears sealed up, beast man? Or have you forgotten about your poor daughter? Shall you let her suffer as your late wife did? Rich enough for treachery, are we?
Here we go. The Guru leaves the team fight. Is finally upon us. Unless he just immediately turns around and fights back. Could be either or. I kind of want to fight him just to see. Didn't pay our taxes and the government wouldn't be able to spend money on indispensable infrastructure such as checks notes, the military. Yeah. Imagine that.
Eliminate these gutter snipes and go fetch me that enormous lens. Disobey me, and I'll take your daughter's life before her sickness has the chance. Oh, do you ever shut up? If you want to punish me, you're free to try to luck here and now. I'll have your head back to your mates in Galdea before you get anywhere near my alibi.
Oh, here we go. I kind of figured. I kind of wanted to fight Guru just because I wanted to see what the fight would be like, but I'm also not surprised that we're not fighting him. Cool, now it's just this guy. And he's easy. I bet. Oh. He doesn't even have a health bar, I don't think. At least he does, it's on the bottom, silly. Whoa! Whoop. Oh my god, he's actually pretty strong.
Ow. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's like kind of strong. Now that I know most of his attacks are close range. Okay, that one I could have dodged better. Whoa. Ow, Guru, no. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the potion. Oh, shit. Actually, he's just pretty good against this guy. Ooh. Ow. Win. Yeah, no. I honestly wasn't sure if he was gonna summon more dudes, because if not, that would have been like pretty basic. I don't know.
Curse you, you're nothing. Oh, you won on the other side. What the?
Oh, he used a flashbang. What a baby.
Damn it, did he get away? Did he get away?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to stay here?
Can't find tooth and nail to save my own kid, just to let you and the kids here die. We'll end this together, then I'll go get my little alibi and bring her here.
Say the word and you'll have a home here in New Neva.
My boy has another rental house you can have. Bree will be all too happy to have a new friend.
I'd hate to impose, but Alibi is sick, and the air here is so clean, and the hot springs, and I don't know how long she's got left, but I just want her to enjoy it.
Sickness can't be healed?
Doc said it's too late for that. Got a couple of years left at best. Damn, Guru. Why you gotta be the best and saddest character in the game? When all this was done, I was out. That was the plan. Take the money and run. But I shouldn't have lied to you. Guru, we're not in it for you. If were it not for you, we would never have made it this far.
She's right. What's with you getting all guilt-ridden all of a sudden? You think you've got room for one more here, Isha? I think I'd like to stay myself. Of course, how foolish would I be to force out a friend? Never thought I'd have one, let alone two. Well, there won't be much town for us to live in if we don't destroy the sigil. Let's go.
What about me?
You're a friend too.
Yes.
It's always the trio of friends. It's true. Shiva wants to be part of the friend group. The final battle. Too bad I'm going into the final battle with only 2 potions and not all 5 that I was hoping to have. Oh well. I tried my best. My big problem is that I don't have a chance. Healing potion? You beautiful bastard. I don't have a chance to save before this fight. So I have to not die. Me and the besties. It always ends up like that, doesn't it?
This looks like the innermost chamber. You can feel magic energy pulsing from the other side. The sigil is in there for sure.
This is it, huh? Might want to run a last-minute gear check before we barge in.
Won't be much use in there. I'll wait here. You'll keep me waiting, though. You can come home now, all three of you. Home.
Every game needs a KH1 final save point. Abso-fucking-lutely it does. There's nothing I can change about my gear that would do anything, so... All voiced by Mickey, yes. Yeah, I remember when I figured that out, I thought it was weird because it never crossed my mind that that was Mickey talking there until I heard that. But I guess it's not surprising. Not that surprising. Hey, fake mayor! Think you're real clever, do you? We've got you now, and we know who you really are.
Show yourself.
I didn't come all this way to be ignored, mate. You should stop these scoundrels. AP original KH1 and 1.5 remix do 2 Riku cutscenes that have narration as well. Yeah. That's true too. Father's trying to save the town, okay? Please, you have to trust me. Shut up. Yeah, go Isha. Isha, stop! Shut up, shut up, shut up, you monster! Props to Isha for barely hesitating. Call me a monster. You, who would murder your own father? Look upon your monstrousness. His body bloodied, his bones broken. Your beloved father. He was in much worse condition when I found him, of course. You're a monster, all right. Damage this body all you want. I feel nothing. You cannot hurt me. Damn it. Go, we should go. Fuck him up. I'm ready, CJ. Karoo, don't hold back. So the worms have turned. Very well, it's too early to harvest you, but I'll let you entertain me for a while. Then I'll dismember each of you and pull raw lenses out of your lifeless husks. Alright, here we go. Final boss time. Oh. Cool. Whoa! Shit. Whoa! Whoa! Ow, fuck. He doesn't have a ton of health, if I'm being honest, for like a final boss. What? Well. Okay, that was totally my fault. See how he has a level? Yeah. I do like when games are just like, here's the level of your enemy. I don't know. It's like a small thing, but it's kind of fun. Because you can kind of like gauge how strong an enemy is based on it, I guess. I don't know. It's a neat way to tell like how far you've come based on like when bosses have levels. It's also kind of fun for me because I'm always under leveled, so if it's like the boss is always higher level than me and I'm like, oh, higher level my ass, I win. Probably not the final part of the fight though. I'm assuming he's got a phase 2. Father, I have avenged you. Isha,
Huh. There's life in him yet. How fun. I haven't enjoyed myself this much in 300 years.
What's happening? Power is increasing exponentially.
You animals have freed me of my physical form, so now I can be so much more. I never imagined a simple soul extraction could give me so much power. Gather my failed experiments, those who died here needlessly. Come to me and feed my power.
Ooh, he's got like an Eldritch final form, like a Kirby boss.
It's massive. Nyah, twist my limbs and spill my guts all you want. I can't die. Wouldn't you rather just join me?
He's got a morb. Oh. It's like it's got platforms like the final boss of Oracle Seasons. He's got a block thingy. Oh, and he spawns enemies. That's fun. Oh wait, I didn't even see that guy there. What the fuck? I'm not paying attention. Whoa. Aw, he was open for a sec there. That was my fault for not capitalizing on it. What? Okay. Ah! Okay, this final phase is gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. Oh my god, stop. Whoa! Can I hit him? Ow! Fuck. Now I can. Fuck. Okay. Oh. Ow. Shit. Ah! Ah! Ow! Oh, come on. Oh, fuck me. Just fall out of nowhere. Whoa! Boom. Alright, cool. So the real thing here, honestly, isn't to bother fucking with him. It's just to wait until he comes down and does that pulse thing. Whoa! Ow. Can't switch to fucking CJ, so I can't get up there. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. I only have CJ and no potions. Okay, that's it. Oh my fucking god. Am I gonna have to restart from this last save? Oh my god. That's annoying. Did that whole thing again. Well, you don't really have a choice but to explore 100% of the town. It's literally required. We need to try to get through this guy only using a single potion. Fuck. Okay, I think Guru is actually the best thing for him. I can just corner him and block his attacks. Okay, potion. Damn. Cool. All right. There's not. It'd be on the map. Also, the game specifically says you can't use any signposts once you come in here. And signposts are where you save. So. I also have to get through this fight. Without healing. Or maybe one heal, but that's it. Preferably none. Ah, would have been good for Isha. I switched to Isha. Oh, I couldn't in time. Oh, he's got resistant to magic, because of course he is. Ow. Oh. I'm using electricity is actually the best thing. Whoa. We almost got him. Gotcha. Nice. Need to open up the next fight with healing. I've got a decent strategy for getting through this one now, so I think we'll be okay. We're pretty relatively safe underneath these, all things considered. He's gonna do his pulse thing. Okay. I got a little bit of damage in. Gotta dodge those and you're fine. Cool. Cool. He's gonna do a sweep and then he's gonna, oh, he's just gonna do pulse outright. That kills those guys, which is very nice. Fit. Okay, okay. I'm getting the hang of this one. Now that I know what to do, it's actually not too bad. This feels like the like, oh shit, oh petrify, what the fuck? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take it till he drops down again. I'm not gonna heal CJ. It feels like it'd be a waste. Alright, pull out CJ. Whoa! Oh, right, I almost forgot. Nice. Anyway, it feels like the 100-man fight or whatever in Smash Bros. Wait, whoa. Like a bunch of dudes come down. Ow! I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I'm down to about half health, that's pretty good. But we're getting lower on potions, so could be better. What? Oh, fuck. Yeah. Just screw. Now he's pushing. Click on CJ for now. Or not CJ, Peru. Nope. Fucked up the block on that. Ah. Cool. Okay. Cool. I'll pull Isha out. She's got most health left over. Ah, fuck. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I hope I get my stuff back before. Ah. Didn't get too much damage in. But it's fine. I think we got him this time. Got the hang of his attacks. Whoa, whoa. Okay, he's gonna drop a couple of dudes down. Didn't mean to do that. Whoop. Ow. Cool. Nice. Getting him pretty close. I'm gonna save that since it's the last one. Let me do that. Pulse. Yes. Come on. Oh, got him. I just got an achievement for beating all main scenarios, so I think that's it.
Fools, you are but worms. Even if you defeat me, the sigil will live on, the spell will continue. Anyone who dares set in New Neva will be but fodder for my ambitions. Just die.
Isha, now! Be gone. Be gone!
My time is up. This is the end.
Yay. Didn't even have to use my last potion. Sigil, it won't stop. Stop! It's no use. What can we do? The rune lens, we have to destroy it. It's powering the sigil. But that's what you came here for. You need a treasure to take home. I already got what I came here for. You, Guru, the townsfolk. New Neva is my treasure and my home. And there ain't no bigger treasure than that. Isha, Guru, you with me? CJ.
Till the end, mate.
Full power. Yeah. The true rune lens was the friends we made along the way. Some weeks later. You think Rue was able to get Alipi in time? Can you believe he just ran off without so much as a word? Didn't even tell me where the treasure was. What kind of treasure hunter just leaves their partner high and dry? Calm down. The most important thing is that both he and Alipi return safely. Of course they will. Just watch. You'll see. Oh, I meant to ask, but how are you doing?
While destroying the sigil didn't do much about the raw lens inside me. On inspection from various sources, it's become attached to several vital organs, too dangerous to remove. Right. I know not when this lens will choose to end my life. But until it does, I intend to be the best mayor I can possibly be. That settles it. I've got my next mission. You and me, are gonna find a way to get rid of that raw lens. Now that the town's budget books are nice and balanced again, Gakuto and Shiva can take care of that stuff. There ain't no treasure I can't find, so leave it to me. We'll cure poor little Alavi and find a way to deal with that lens. Scavenger's honor. You with me? Time spent with friends is to be treasured, I suppose. I would like to see some more of the world. I'm with you, CJ. But I'll find what I need myself. I can't rely on you for everything. Whatever you say.
How we doing, ladies? Miss Mayor, I got a question if you don't mind. Merchant swung by earlier to deliver a letter. I ain't never heard of no one by the name of Crown Jewel, though. You got any idea who that might be? Shh, not so loud. What in don't tell me CJ is...
Short for Crown Jewel? Well, so what if it is? Excuse me. It's suitable for a scavenger, yes, very shiny.
Not a name I'd likely forget, that's for sure. Our little Crown Jewel.
Not a word to Guru. You got that, or I'll kill the both of you. Of course, of course. Not like I can do much about it. My family names all their kids after treasures, if you must know. That makes sense based on, like, how their family works.
It explains the sender's name being Gold Digger, I suppose. Crown Jewel gets a letter from Gold Digger. For a spell, I thought the youngins were playing a prank on me.
Gold Digger? My dad. Her dad's a gold digger. I sent him a letter along with my stamp card. Told him the stamp card was the treasure I'd found on my rite of passage. Guess this is his reply. They've got monster truck names. They do. My lovely Crown Jewel. First things first. I owe you an apology. That raw lens I said I found on my rite of passage, it's a fake we've had in the family for years. It's a what? Don't be too angry about it. Right's not really about treasure in that sense. It's about learning what's important to you. In my case, the treasure I found was your mom, and then you. The gift that kept on giving. From what I read in your letter, seems like you've done pretty well for yourself. You made your old dad proud, sweetheart. Whenever you feel like coming home, we'll be right here. No matter how far this world takes you, you'll always be my pride and joy, my priceless treasure. Lots of lold, lots of love, Gold Digger. Lots of lols. Yeah, kind of an abrupt ending, but I'm not surprised. I do wonder if these two are going to be like the main characters in the next game, or if they're going to be like characters you meet. Because I know the next game's called 100 Heroes, and it's going to be like a Suikoden spiritual successor, so you're going to have like a huge group by the end of the game. So I'm sure they're going to be in it, but I don't know if they're going to be like the main characters. Probably not, because they don't really feel like the kind of characters that would go. We have to, yeah. It feels like they they like wrote everything, and then they were like, we need to make an ending, and they were like, this. Okay, we're done. Roll credits. Let's get back. Let's finish like debugging and polishing the rest of the game. It was pretty good. I didn't really like the story that much. It was pretty whatever, and the characters were all okay. But the combat was pretty fun. It was fairly challenging. I mean, obviously it's an RPG, so if you did all the side quests, it probably would have been pretty easy. Iconoclast? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, there's more... Malore. Yeah, it was cool. Not amazing, but pretty good. Curious if the next game's gonna be an action game though, because like if it's a Suikoden successor, my first thought would be that it's like a turn-based game, but I don't know.
Maybe if it is an action game, you can like actually like customize who's on your party and who goes to what button. That could be cool. But I won't be surprised if it's an RPG, if it's like a turn-based RPG. I'm hoping that it doesn't have the same like pacing issues. And that part of that was just because this was like a fairly short game. But we'll see, I guess. I'll probably buy their next game when it comes out. Or not when it comes out, but if it goes on sale and ends up being one of the cheaper games on my list, then I'll get it. On my wish list, I mean. Probably not anytime soon. Because I know the next game's not out. And it'll be at least a couple months after it comes out before it would even go on sale. And it'd have to go on sale for a lot for me to get it anytime soon. So you failed to secure the Primal Rune Lens. I offer my apologies, Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks? That's a name choice. We've secured rune lenses and raw lenses, but the largest one, the supposed primal lens, has been destroyed. In addition, the room in which the lens was found appears to have caved in as a result of the power released in the sigil's destruction. It would appear that we underestimated the adventurers, or at least some of them. I take full responsibility. This is probably a setup for like the main story of the next game. Like a Metal Gear-esque, like Ocelot calling the president type thing. The fault lies with me. I expected too much of you. If I may, you may not. My lord, just wine. You obey me, not your own selfish whims. Leave. This world is not the one I want, but it will be. Critical mastery received. Impossible luck received. Post-game data will be created. What does that mean? We underestimated them. Flashback to Guru single-handedly kicking all their ass. Yeah, he sure did. Alright, cool. Well, that's Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. Neat. Yeah, alright, cool. I didn't set my post schedule to post on its own because I wasn't sure if we were gonna beat this tonight. Or I was pretty sure, but I didn't want to post a schedule and then not beat it, and then I have to be like, oh wait, we're not doing this thing on Wednesday, we're actually finishing Eiyuden. Blah blah blah. I would have just been kind of annoying. So I didn't post it, but I did make it. I'll post it after stream. We're gonna start Dragon Quest tomorrow. I decided for old games because I do have some older games. It was interesting. That ice level fucking sucked. I hated it. That final boss, actually, if that final boss had a save right before it, I would say that I would say that final boss was really good, but it's annoying that you had to fight the thief guy and then the final boss without a save point. Snow Beast Award? Oh, is it like an annoying boss type thing? I guess I'll see when I get there. Anyway, I was gonna say development is rushed, so they kind of cobbled together the snow planet. I see. Yeah, I guess I'll have to deal with that when I get there, and I'll understand what the Snow Beast Award is. Anyway, so I decided for like old games, what I'm gonna do is if they have for the old games that are the really old games that are on my list, instead of playing the originals, because after playing through Final Fantasy on NES, I was like, man, I forgot that NES games kind of are just fucking bullshit pretty consistently. Oh, nice. And then I was like, also like it's more fun to play games from like the era that I'm more familiar with. So we're playing the Game Boy Color version port of Dragon Quest. And I decided for all the older games, I'm only going to play older games that have modern releases in some way. So that could be Nintendo Switch Online. It could be it was released later on like a console that I'm more familiar with, like Dragon Quest with Game Boy Color, stuff like that. So I decided that's what I'm going to do with those games because one, it puts it in an era that I'm more familiar with and more nostalgic for. It's a little more fun for me. And typically re-releases are going to like fix certain issues. I some I did look around for some of these to be like, what's the best way to play them? So that also did come into play as well. Typically, most people usually ended up saying for NES games, like, don't play the NES version because it's kind of bullshit, which is fair and probably true. There are some that I'm debating. So I don't actually own the Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster, and I'm kind of debating if I want to get that or if I want to play the DS port of Final Fantasy III, because the big thing that I keep hearing people say is that like both are good ports in their own way. The Pixel Remaster is more faithful to the original, whereas the DS port added a lot of story that wasn't in the original and a lot more characterization. So it's stuff like there are some things where I'm debating which version I want to play still. Just that game, Final Fantasy 3 and 4 specifically are like the main ones because they have DS ports, and I don't own the Pixel Remasters yet, but I'm probably just gonna wait till I get the Pixel Remasters because I feel like the Pixel Remasters of those first 6 Final Fantasy games are for the most part the definitive editions. But yeah, so we're gonna start Dragon Quest today, and then we're going to do a cool indie game, 3-platformer indie game called Lunistis, Wednesday, which should only take one stream because as far as I saw, it was like a 2-hour long game. So I'm pretty good at 3 platformers. Even if it's longer than that, it shouldn't take me more than a stream to beat it. It does have DLC, but I don't think, unless the DLC is free, then I don't have it. I didn't actually check. I just bought the base game because it was on sale. Don't forget I won't. I'll do the pill in a sec. And then we're gonna start a game called Avalon Code, which, if I remember right, is a DS game. I actually don't remember much about it. Let me check real quick before I do the pellet and then find somebody to raid. It is a DS game, yeah. I don't remember a lot about it, but that's fine because we're gonna start it this week. And then Friday night, I'm not gonna be streaming like I normally would because I'm gonna be doing, unless for some reason I can't find this specific thing, then I'll pick something else. But I'm gonna try to find it before I go to bed just to make sure that I can find it. That way I know in advance. But Friday, more than likely, we're gonna be doing a Pokemon the First Movie Ever, or whatever it's called. That's what I always remember it being called. Watch along in the Discord. That'll be fun. We're gonna be doing the dub, not the sub, because as some might argue, I'm sure some sub supremacists would argue that the sub is better, but the dub is gonna be way more nostalgic for me, and like whatever, it's fun. The dub of Pokemon's good. I think it's perfectly good. Both at the same time. I probably could watch them both back to back, to be fair. It slowly shifts like every like 2 minutes. It like cuts back to one or the other. That'd be pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get my hands on that pretty easily though. Every scene that would be chaos, but that would be pretty funny. All right, yeah. Here, let's go do the Ito pellet, and then I'll go find someone to raid. Yay. All right. Goonie streaming, LA Noir. I feel like I haven't seen Goonie streaming when I ended stream in a long time. I think he's had a lot going on IRL, so he couldn't stream a lot. So let's go read Goonie. Yeah, I said everything I had to say. That's my week. Dragon Quest, Lunistis, Avalon Code. Cool. Thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, whatever's for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Mwah.